part of your Stars of Destiny, but I've been in the same area, kind of running around now for a little bit, and finally I got Moku Moku. So he's on the back row in the yellow cape right now. I put Muku Muku and Stallion in my party. The reason I put Stallion in the party is so you can move around a little bit faster, but I kind of just waited around in this area for a little bit, and then started running around, and finally he joined. So we've gotten all the squirrels. Again, they're not Stars of Destiny. They don't really matter. You don't need them. They have a pretty cool Unite attack if you put, Ryu in, and then you put all 5 squirrels in. They have a pretty good Unite attack, but that's about it. They're not really useful for anything else in the game, but you do get an achievement for it. So I did unlock that. So again, we saved at Forest Village. That's where we began this episode. I ran around trying to find some stuff. So that's what we've done so far. Now we have all the squirrels. But yeah, so welcome back. This is part 15 of our Suikoden 2 Remaster playthrough. You see Muku Muku. Where'd he go? We recruited him first. And then the other one should be Maku Maku, Miku Miku, Miku Miku, and Moku Moku. I don't know if that's Meku Meku or whatever. But closed eyes yellow, open eyes green, open eyes blue. I guess Miku is, she looks a little bit more feminine, I guess, with the pink. And then, of course, Muku Muku has the red. So there we go. There's Feather, level 31, obviously, but takes up 2 spots. So you see how one of them's been removed. And then the same thing if you go with Siegfried. Same thing. Takes up 2 spots. So now you only have one person to go behind. But if you look, Strength 131, Strength 269, Strength 279. And they've already got more armor, protection, than Ryu does with his stuff on. So they're not terrible characters, except they take up 1 slot. So at this point, we don't really need to make a party yet. There's one thing that I want to kind of show you guys, because we're going to do a couple things first. And this is kind of what we're looking at here. So, not everything is on here, and obviously some of these things don't have a buy in that place. And the 2 in orange, the Persian lamp and the wooden amulet. So the Persian lamp, if you can get it for, 1,200 or something in Gregminster or South Window, that's okay. Good. You can make a little money there, because it shouldn't sell for anything less than $1,450, about $1,500 in Rockaxe is the issue with those. So yes, they're very expensive in Gregminster or South Window, so if you can find it, they could be a little bit less, like maybe 1,000, 10,000, 9,000 possibly, in South Window or Gregminster, and then in Rockaxe, which we can't get back to yet anyway. You can sell them, they shouldn't be less than you should be able to sell them for about $1,450. You could sell them for 20,000, I don't know. But that's just the way the game works. And the same thing with the wooden amulet. You can buy it in Gregminster, Kobold Village, or South Window. If you can get it for less than 300, you should be able to sell it for no less than 500 in Crom, which we haven't gotten to Crom yet. So really the only thing we're doing right now is Ancient Text. If you find one in Kobold Village, grab it. We'll take that back up to Forest Village. We can't get to Highway Village right now. But if you do end up acquiring a blue magic urn, a blue dragon urn at some point, go ahead and sell that. You can sell it in Crom or South Window. Obviously, books and candles, once we get the Crom area and back to Highway Village, we can buy those in Highway Village and sell them in Crom. Sell it on urns. If you have any extra, save those. If you have any Chinese dish, that'll be sold in Rockaxe when we get there. Coral, same thing, Rockaxe South Window. Crystal balls, if you find them right now in Forest Village, take them straight to Kobold Village and we'll sell them there. The deer antlers you can buy in Forest Village, and I recommend buying them because we're going to sell them here in our castle. But first we got to go back to Gregminster and get whatever his name is, like Gregory or something like I don't remember his name. But we have to recruit him, and I think we're able to now. If you want to, make sure you can. Take some stuff that you know you can sell in Gregminster, like soy sauce. Get a bunch of it from Rokaku on your way. And then also anything else that you think you can sell in Gregminster, like the flower painting, if you have any of them. I don't know that we do. But I do have a few things that we need to go grab. But if you want to real quick, take a screenshot of this. I'll put it back up in a little bit when we're about to do it again. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to make a party, and we're actually going to head that way. But let's go check out what we have, as I think I've got some stuff that I need to... the sound sets we can take. The fur I went ahead and grabbed, because I know I'm going straight to South Window. Soy sauce, red pepper, we can sell those someplace else. Let's see... We can get all of our sound sets, because we did... grab who we need to turn those into. And then for now, yeah, silver hat we don't need. Turtle plans, no. We'll go see what this ornament is. We've got the fur because we're going to stop by South Window real quick. And then the soy sauce and red pepper I think we can sell somewhere. I just want to sell them to get rid of them. Obviously, soy sauce we buy in Rokaku and sell in Gregminster. So I'll hold on to that. And then I think there's something we buy wine in Gregminster and you sell it in Rockax. No. Yeah, you sell it on Rockax, so we're not there yet. We need to... What do you sell in Rokaku? Japanese dish, of course, if we had any. So nothing that we're going to buy anywhere. Salt, you sell in Rokaku. Soy sauce, you buy in Rokaku and sell in Gregminster. Okay. So that's what we'll do. So first, I'll show you where... I think, no, he's actually up here. So if you've got all your sound sets, I think it's up here. It's been a long time. Is it up here or the other balcony? Alright, so we've got all of our squirrels, and apparently Nina likes hanging out with squirrels. I forgot about everything up here. That's where our griffin is. Okay. Hey, Feather. Yeah, kind of exploring the castle a little bit. I haven't been all around, have I? There's another place that we want to go check out real quick, too. Let's go back down one more. Maybe it's this balcony in between. Yeah, here it is. Or she, I'm not sure. Alright, so now we've handed over our sound sets. Don't know which one y'all like best. We'll stick with the normal. And then, once we get to turn in our window sets, that'll be right here as well, I think. Yeah, we've turned all those in. There is another cool place to check out. Go get this appraised. And another cool place to check out should be across from the library, I think. Yeah, if you go down here, you can go up here and you can check out the... It's a telescope. And you can kind of look at... Rio and Anami's room. VIP. Great Hall. The Inn. You can kind of check out your castle a little bit. You can go all the way. It's, you know, it's whatever. You can zoom in, zoom out. Well, just something to look at. We have an appraiser, so let's see what we got here. What kind of ornament is this? We might be able to sell it. A knight statue. Well, I don't remember seeing that anywhere as us being able to sell. So what we can do is we can go put it in our bag. That looks good. Now we got the marble bath and the wood bath. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I think there's one more bath we can get. I think it's called the jungle bath, and that's when our castle moves to level 4. But we've got a few more recruits before we're gonna get there. I think we're at level 3 right now. We still need our weaponsmith. But remember, we do have Jean here. And then we have a scroll person that'll... So if you want any that say for weapon only, sleep is great, knockdown is great. And then fire, water, wind, earth, lightning, you can put those on your weapons as well. So anything that we've been able to... Titan's actually a good one for like Humphrey, because he's already slow. He'll go last anyway. But knockdown and sleep are really, really good ones that we'll put on our weapons here in a little bit. We're not quite there yet. There is some things that we want to go ahead and start thinking about, though. We are going to make our way to Rock X and Gregminster again real quick. While we're here, let's go ahead and look at our parties, because this episode will be just some tidying up, and we'll do something real quick, but we need to start prepping for a big fight. And what we want is it'd be nice if we could get everybody to level 40. I don't think we'll be able to. 37, 38 is probably really good. So we're going to want to take Flick, Victor, and Ryu are pretty much your main ones. And I'll put this in a little list and everything and show you what I'm going to do. Sheena, Clive's already level 40. Tengar is somebody you probably want to level up because her magic is really good. So we're definitely going to level her up quite a bit. Humphrey, already level 39. Obviously, you put that anything good to get his armor up. And like I said, that Viper is excellent for him because his speed is so low anyway. He's going to go last. Shin's another one, but his speed will go up. Humphrey's already level 39 and his speed's still only a 77. His luck is low too. So anything you can do to increase his strength is great. Rikumaru is a good frontline fighter, except he's got average stats. Nanami, you're definitely going to keep. Ellie and Rena, we're going to want to level them up, especially Rena, because she's an excellent mage. A couple other people. Zamza is not a bad one to have. Leveled up pretty high. Miklatov and Camus. Definitely both of them. We'll see if we can get them a few more levels. Mata is not a bad backline melee fighter. Anita is an excellent swordstress with the Falcon rune, and so is, where'd she go? Sheena is pretty good as well. She's got decent magic and decent magic defense, so you could put, you know, a decent, like maybe an earth rune like she has on her for a little bit of protection, and then give her another rune because she's not that fast either. So she might always go last anyway in your party. But what we need is we need 18 characters, and Ryu, Flick, Victor are definitely one of them. One of the three. And then you definitely know you're going to have Nanami in there. Ulan is a great one with the Angry Dragon rune. Give her a Fury rune and she'll be able to use that every time. Hayata's got the Great Harp rune, which isn't Bob. Bob is a pretty good character. If you can get him leveled up, which he's already 38. Again, Anita's great. Feather and I don't really mess with. Bedeau, I don't really mess with that much. I haven't really used him that much. Sai is a pretty good backline fighter for the spears. You can give him the spear stuff, the Unicorn rune. Obviously, Luke, excellent. If you give him the Pixie rune, he can still attack from the back row. And then obviously I've got the Pale Gate rune on him, his head right now. The Pale Gate can only go on the head, and it's good for summoning magic. So if you plan on using him, I mean, obviously once I get him up to level 40, he's going to have massive amounts. Chaco, don't sleep on Chaco. Especially you give him some wing ornaments. He's really, really fast. And depending on what runes you give him, once you get him up to level 35, 36, he might get a second rune. Nina can prove to be a pretty good mage. She's not like top tier, but she's in there. Yoshino, once you get her leveled up, she's not terrible as far as a mage is concerned. So you might want to think about her as one of your other mages. Sid's not a bad character as well. Mondo and Sasuke, of course. Sasuke for a backline, he's really, really good. He's got the Killer rune. And then, I'm not sure the Mayfly rune, but Mondo, he's okay for a front line. Wakaba, obviously, when it comes to just frontline damage, she does really, really well. And then Kasumi, obviously being front row, is a little bit different. But if you can get her a secondary rune, she's pretty good. So once we get to the point, we'll definitely, I'm going to go ahead and take Flick with me because I want to make sure he's up to level 39. Anybody that I think I'm going to use that's not quite there yet, I'm going to go ahead and take with me. I want to take Tengar. So 35, 34, 34. I can leave Luck on the back row. He's fine there. He's got the Pixie rune, so he can damage from the back row. He doesn't do a lot of damage in combat, but that's okay. What do we have on us? Probably get rid of some of this stuff. We don't have a ton of stuff, so we're okay. We're going to head to South Window first, sell our fur, and buy some salt. Then we're going to head to Banner Village and walk to Rokaku / Gregminster. I think it'll let me in Rokaku now that we've recruited everybody. And hopefully these last few things that we buy, sell, will put us over and we can get Gregory or Georges or whatever his name is. So we want to sell the fur. And in Gregminster, we can buy the traditional clothing and sell it here, that's for sure. We want to buy the salt here and sell it in Rokaku. If I had a crystal ball, I'd buy it. Mayonnaise, you can definitely buy here and sell in Kobold or Highway Village, but I'm not going that way right now. The wooden amulets, yeah, like I said, we can't get to Crom yet, but I would buy them here right now and then go to Crom and try to sell them. But you won't get but a few $100 a piece. So some of the things you want to sell are pretty much the ornaments that you get, and then some of them you can make some really good money off of. But so we'll go straight to Banner Village. That puts us right there, which is cool. Definitely check out the item shop. Rabbit plans, okay, we'll buy those. We need the rose brooch from here still. So we're just kind of tidying up some loose ends. Yeah, Ellie, we'll get her eventually. I don't know. The side quest shouldn't be available yet. Let's see if we can still get back here. We might not be able to, but we might see a familiar face. Nope, not quite yet. Not quite there yet. So let's head on and see if we can get to Rokaku. We'll sell our salt, buy soy sauce. And I recommend fighting these people. For a couple reasons. It's decent money, which we're going to need, because we're going to need to armor everybody, and we're going to need to, probably went the wrong way, upgrade quite a few weapons here in a little bit. And I didn't armor her up, so I don't know why Anita's failing so bad. She's a decent fighter. The fence isn't that bad. I don't know. That wasn't very cool. And then ladders, I think it's the right side, and you're good to go. Pretty sure. Could be wrong. And then as soon as we're past the ladders, we can get into Rokaku. And I don't think we need Kasumi with us after she's joined. And after Mondo's joined. It shouldn't kick us out anymore. No, okay, cool. Alright, so all we're here to do is trade. So, about $2,000 there. Natural Born Trader made 1,000 potch through trading in Suikoden 2. I just got that achievement, which means we've definitely got the 50,000 now. So we're pretty good. We want to buy soy sauce. Did I miss something here earlier? Well, maybe I missed something earlier. Guess not. Yeah, I've been neglecting my armor of late, so need to upgrade that a little bit, which we're going to do. Alright, so we got the achievement for 100,000, which means we've definitely gotten the 50,000, so we're good. So we'll just head straight to Gregminster. Oh, nice. Yeah. Let's have him kill everybody. Remember that one from Suikoden 1. I'm going to take that rune off of him because he's not going to need it much longer because we're going to have somebody else that has it. Eventually. That'll be a couple episodes from now. To be honest, you can take the fortune rune off of him. And put it on somebody else that you want to level up really quickly. And the Mother Earth is not a bad rune for him to have. Just because it's got a spell that nullifies magic for multiple turns. So we still can't get straight into Gregminster. I know it's a pain running back and forth because you can't teleport straight here. But right now it's also the best place for us to level up. And it's going to be the best place for us to level up until we can do what we need to do. I'm going to backtrack in my little list here, make sure I didn't forget anything in Gregminster the last time we were here. We got Kasumi, the Blinking Mirror. We got Sheena. Rare finds, that's right. That's what it was. I've got 3 of those already. And they are pretty good, so let's see what you got. Yeah, we'll go ahead and buff them up as much as we can. Just a little bit. And then I'm wondering, hopefully, come on. Yes. So we already got a Mother Earth from her. And that's a flowing orb, so that's water times a better water orb. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. So the reason we came here was to do some trading, but also the day has finally come. As promised, I accept that you have a real head for trade and will leave this store to my son. Looking forward to doing business with you. Gordon was his name. I'm going to work with Commander Ryu. That means Gordon's mercantile is in your hands. Don't disgrace the family name. Of course, father, leave it to me. Excellent. So we got Gordon. We'll trade. And obviously the soy sauce. We'll sell. Red pepper we definitely sell here. Traditional clothing we buy here. Now look, the Celadon nerves were 30,000. Ancient text is worth a lot here too. Well, so maybe if we come back. But the pearls, what did I say about the pearls? You buy them from the castle and you sell them in Rockaxe, but you can sell them here for a decent price as well. Wooden amulets, yeah, Gregminster Coat, but we're selling them in Crom. See, they're 800 right here right now. South Window, they were less than 300. So, wine you would normally buy here and sell in Rockaxe or Crom, but we can't get to either one of those. And the only other thing you would ever buy in Gregminster, yeah, would be the traditional costume or traditional clothing, which we'll sell back in South Window when we get back there. So, that's pretty much it for there. Flower paintings, Persian lamps, you ever come across any of those, you hold on to those and you can find the best place to sell them. And I think that's going to do it. We just wanted to recruit Gordon. We got our 5th squirrel. We didn't get the rose brooch. We got the flowing orb, and we got the recipe. If you want to make somebody faster, you can. There's nothing up here that we need. So he'll take us straight back to... And you gotta walk it. Unfortunately, we gotta walk it. But we need the money. Now that everybody's up to like level 37, they're good. So just remember who we got here. Luke will definitely be using. We're gonna put a lightning rune on him. Wind is good too, and we might use him later for a different something. But when it comes to our big major battle coming up in the next episode or so, we're definitely gonna put a lightning on him. And we need fire resistance. So that's why I've saved all those fire emblems. Don't attack her again. Thank you. So you got 4 tigers. And then if you need to, you got plenty of those. You can heal everybody at one time. And we'll be coming back here for some money. I got them the dragon armor. I got them the best armor they can have. Not necessarily the best accessories and the best head items that they can have, but we'll do that in a little bit. But I'm just going to go ahead and walk all the way back. I'm going to take the boat from Banner Village to Radat. And then walk to Cuscus, because we need, let's go ahead and spend some of this money and upgrade some of these weapons, because we're going to be coming back here to level up more characters. And this is the best place to do it. At this point in the game. There will be better places later, but we can't get there yet. Ouch. If we end up getting a really big group, I want to show y'all something at least, or try to. Since we got Luke in our party. Alright, let's see. Still need that rose brooch, because there's a person at Radat that we need to recruit. And if we don't have the rose brooch, we can't recruit him yet. But luckily we can always teleport back to Banner Village. Huh. Interesting. Don't know why they wouldn't let us do that. That's weird. Oh, they're blocking everywhere now. Should have upgraded Anita's back a long time ago. Yeah, at this point, since we can get a lot of money on the road to Gregminster, let's go ahead and get everybody... people you really, really like and you know you're going to use. 11 now is fine, because we can't do anything to 13 quite yet. But at least 10. Yeah, don't put one of those. Don't waste that on your... Yeah, I didn't know the Highland soldiers would be there. I thought just because we could sail right back to it, we'd be fine. But sometimes I like to walk into the castle, because sometimes you get a scene or something that shows you've leveled it up. And I don't remember the last time we did that. I'm pretty sure we're level 3 now. Yeah, level 37, level 37. May go back out and do it again here in a second. But, whoops. It's always a good idea to sleep too. Even when I shouldn't have taken him out of my party, I should have slept first. Well, look how much stuff he has. Quite a bit of stuff. Okay, and if you want to do it again, grab another party and head to just to Banner Village, really, and then fight around and then come right back out. We don't need to do anything else there. So let's go ahead and do that now. People I know I'm going to use. There may be a few more that I want to level up. Tahoe's not a bad one either. I don't really care for Freed. Sai and Taiho are not bad ones either. And we're not walking all the way back. We're not even going to Rokaku. We do need to stop in South Window, don't we? And sell these furs. Or whatever it is I got. The traditional clothing. Drop off the rabbit planes and the recipes. Flowing orb. Yeah, a bunch of this stuff can go in the shop. In storage. Yeah, just run back and forth. Get them up a few levels. The fact that I haven't leveled up any other weapons hurts. And they don't have the armor. But they do have a Unite attack. Take out one of those. Oh. Let's see if they can get it off this time. Oh, they just used a triple attack on me. So Camus lost his balance. $36, $36, $36, $37, $37. Four tigers or 6 samurai would do it. Stay alive, Hicks. That's pretty good. And then, if you want to, all you have to do is just get on the boat. And then as soon as you get to the screen, you can use the blinking mirror. We don't have to sail all the way back up to Red Hat. And there we go. I'm just looking at their... Yeah, so Nina's 36 now. She's got 731. Yoshido 631. Even Miklatov, Camus, and Hicks are 631s. So, Magic 81, 75, 77. But Yoshino's is an 88, and Nina's is a 98. So, Nina's not a bad little mage. So I saved it there. I think I need to save it in 15, because that's the one we're on now. So, I'm just going to take a break, and then we'll talk about what's next to do when I come back. We're only about 45 minutes into this episode. What happens next is we can continue to go back to Banner Village and doing that kind of stuff. But there's one quick war battle that we can do next. And a couple more things we need to do before we really have to stop and get everybody where we need to be. So, we'll get to that at the end of this episode, and then we'll be going back to Banner Village and leveling up whoever we want. We'll talk about who we want in which party and what to do with them. So, and it'll be a while. It'll be a lot for us to gotta go equip them. We gotta do all the runes and all that stuff. So we're gonna make a list of our parties and who we want and who we like and how we're going to go forward there. So I'll be back in just a little bit and we'll finish up this episode. Alright, so continuing on, I just went downstairs and took some people out of my party. But one thing we do want to do, because I wanted to compile a list of good people we want, but one thing we do want to do right now is go ahead and take some stuff out of our group. We can drop some stuff off. Oh, nope, I want the traditional clothing. So we'll put the recipe and stuff in. Everything else we'll keep for a moment. And I'm going to go straight to South Window right now. Doesn't matter that I'm by myself because we're just teleporting. I think this is where you sell the traditional clothing. We're not going to do any other trading right now. I don't have anything else. If you had a crystal ball, I'd buy it, of course. Mayonnaise, you can buy that and take it to Kobold Village and sell it if you like. But as far as trading and making money right now, I think we're done with that. What do you have to sell? There might be a couple things I want to buy. Another water. And we got a couple more lightnings for now. We may need more. We can buy them at our place, it's okay. So what we have been doing is going back and forth to Banner Village, which we're going to do again here in just a minute. Let's see, what do these people say? Everyone here is so nice, it's a pleasure to wash their clothes. This is a cursed letter. If you don't pass it on to at least 5 people within 30 minutes, you'll be cursed. Sid. Okay, Sid. Whatever. So, yeah, early on in this episode, I got the last squirrel, Moku Moku, and we came back and we checked out the telescope, and we went back and forth to Banner Village and Greg Minster and finished up the trading and got those people. But for the rest of this episode, we're going to do a couple things, and then we're going to get into preparation for a big fight, which is why I was compiling a list. So we can go straight into our command room, and we'll have a little scene here. Commander Ryu, your safe return is welcome. Sight. It would seem you are successful in negotiating an alliance with the Terran Republic. Yeah, we did that in the last episode. So we got Kasumi, we went to Rokaku and got some more ninjas, and got back. My name is Kasumi, Vice Chieftain of Rokaku Hamlet. President LaPont has ordered me to assist you the best of my ability. I hope I can be of service. We're counting on you, like they don't remember Kasumi from the last one. This is great. Feels like our chances just got a lot better. I wouldn't be so sure. Our reports indicate the main force of Highland Army has already left Muse and is on the way here. Luca Blight's 1st Army and Joey Atreides' 3rd Army, plus the 4th Army, which is made up of survivors from General Kiba's former army and reinforcements from Harmonia. It's a total of 50,000 troops bearing down on us. 50,000? Calling for reinforcements from Harmonia, it seems that Luca is planning to finish this off in one decisive stroke. Friendly nation or no, any help from Harmonia always comes at a steep price. And as for our side, even with the men who joined alongside General Kiba and the reinforcements from Tehran, we still have less than 20,000 soldiers. So they got us outnumbered more than 2 to 1. Commander Ryu, you still look tired. Get some rest. We'll finish this discussion tomorrow. All this worrying won't help any things anyway. Okay. So yeah, what we'll do is we can go to our room. And if we just step out of our room, we'll see a little scene here with Nanami and Palika. Oh, what's the matter, Ryu? As tired as you were, I thought you'd already went to sleep. Ryu, how did we end up like this? When it was just the 3 of us, you, me, and Grandpa Genkaku living in Cairo, I couldn't have imagined any of this happening. Grandpa Genkaku was the hero of the city-states, and now you're the leader of the Dunan army. It's like some kind of bad dream. Now I guess we really do have to fight against him. Fight against Joey. Oh, it's nothing, Palika. It's okay. It's really okay. I'm sure it'll work out fine. Ryu, you need to get to sleep. Yeah, that's right. Everyone needs you, and that's why. That's why you have to stay warm and get your rest. So if you want to move around a little bit, there's a couple more scenes that we can see. Sir Flick? What? What are you doing? Everyone is either asleep or passed out drinking. Shouldn't you be heading to bed soon too? Yeah, maybe. It's just that I tend to think back on certain things before battles like this one. I'm jealous. I don't have anything like that. I've only been alive for 16 years, and if you subtract the time when I was really little, that only leaves like 10 years at most. So what past were you thinking about? Oh, various things. Various things, like your home? Or were you thinking about the future? Maybe the battle tomorrow? Nothing for an infant like you to worry about. Hey, that's harsh. Oh wait, could it be you were thinking about a past love? Well, wait a minute. Go to bed. Sleepless nights aren't as romantic as you think. Oh, come on. You're always putting on that tough act, but that's why I like you so much. I think that's what you said. Don't know if there's any more scenes. Go talk to Shu. Talk to Ridley, Shin, and Teresa. I don't think we can get anywhere else. So if you want to save here, not a bad time. You can talk to Kiba. You can talk to Apple. Or she'll let you do... She will right now. Give Kasumi a heal. Give him a first aid. I moved Jean because I didn't really need two magics in one. So we'll give Teresa, we'll give Kasumi a lightning magic. Yeah, that works. Alright, so it's just those two scenes if you want to see those. Then go to sleep. And we'll see another scene here involving Luca Blight and the Highland Army. We'll be in South Window in a few days. Our best strategy will be to capture Radat and South Window first, before then taking Dunan Castle. Why waste the time? Strike at the rats in their nest, and we can end this in one fell swoop. Your Grace is the King of Highland, and kings have their own ways of making war. It shall be done. Allow us to be your vanguard. Do as you wish. This is Sasore, who is from the Kingdom of Harmonia, the Holy Kingdom of Harmonia, and is actually Luke's brother. I shall accompany you as well. After the long journey from Harmonia, my soldiers are itching for something to do. When we wake up, just come on out and talk to Nanami. Good morning, Ryu. Sorry about what I said yesterday. I guess now really is the time to fight. Just be careful, okay? All the way down. Commander Ryu, the Highland Army has appeared in Radat as predicted. General Ridley set out with a unit of kobolds to ascertain the enemy's numbers. The odds have been against us almost every battle so far, but this one looks to be the toughest. If we lose here, Two River will surely fall to Highland Army. And if that happens, the fate of Joust and Alliance is sealed. We all know what that means. I don't even want to think about it. Luca Blight really lives up to the name Mad Prince, or I guess Mad King now. Report, General Ridley's forces have been ambushed and surrounded by the enemy. At this rate, they will be wiped out. Please send reinforcements at once. What? General Ridley's ambushed? I didn't think the Highland Army had anyone of that caliber left. It must be Leon Silverberg. Commander Ryu, we need to mobilize reinforcements immediately. We cannot afford to lose General Ridley. We just saved, so we can go ahead and move out immediately. And there's a few things you can do in this battle. Obviously, Ridley is surrounded. Now, you can save him. But you don't have to. So it's up to you. If you want to save him, you can try. It's difficult. He has to win a fight, and then you have to just get him, move him out of there, and then move our troops into position. It is very difficult, and if you wanted to do that, you probably go back to when you saved, hang on, talk to Apple. Well, you can't do it now. It just depends on who he's got in his party. So he's by himself, so it wouldn't matter if you put anybody in his party, he couldn't do anything. So you kind of have to get lucky. And we did not get lucky. He already got one sword. So there's really not much you can do. You can save him if you want to. And if you don't, and you want to try to save him, go ahead. But if he gets knocked down, he doesn't die. He gets captured, which is fine. Our efforts were in vain. We need to withdraw the troops at once. Surely you agree, Commander Reed. That's fine. As soon as Ridley perishes, the battle will end. If you want to try to save him, then keep reloading and keep trying to save him. It is possible to do so. It changes the story a little bit. He won't die. He'll only be captured. Okay? And depending on whether you save him or not is what happens a little bit later. He survives. He comes back no matter what. If he gets captured, he'll come back. So don't worry about that. You may have read, if you've been reading ahead and read about this game a little bit, there is a part where you can't save Ridley. Well, if it's a choice that you have to make, and either Ridley dies and is replaced by his son, or you keep Ridley. And we're gonna keep Ridley. We're gonna save him when that time comes. But in this instance, you can go ahead and let him be captured. All we can do is pray for his safety. The Highland army has already occupied Radat, and now they're approaching South Window. But the enemy force isn't just Highlanders, there are also soldiers from another country accompanying them. That'll be Sasore of Harmonia. I know him well. Let me take care of him. What do you mean by that? I don't have to tell you that. What did you say? Simmer down. Shouting at kids ain't a good look. That's right. Any real adult would be ashamed to lose their temper like that. Damn it, I hate that little snot. If they're aiming for South Window, they will likely come at us head on. They have 3 times our numbers, so they don't have any need for tricks. Speaking of which, what is our strategy? If it's a strategy you're looking for, I've already got one. I'll explain tomorrow. For now, let the soldiers rest. Okay. So, let Ridley fall. It's fine. He won't die. Go to your room. Get some rest. I don't know why I went to the first floor. It's 5th floor, actually. Ryu, do you have a moment to talk? Sure. I forgot one of my tools back at my house, and the thought of just leaving it there pains me as a craftsman. Now, I know this is a lot to ask, but would you mind going back with me to pick it up? Whenever you're free, it works for me. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Sorry I had to ask. Alright, well, let's go. Do is we need to take Sai with us, and this is really easy, really quick little mission. Now I'm gonna put Sai in my party, and I'm gonna go over who else I want to put in my party, because while we're out there we might as well. Anybody who's not level that you like, that's not leveled up that much, I would recommend putting them in your party, taking them with you. 37's not a bad place to be. Camus and Miklatov are good. Taking some people I want to level up just a little bit. So if you remember where we got Sai and the Fire Spears, that was really early on in the game. So we need to go to Ruby Village. which, if you remember, is burnt down. But there are people here now. And we're back here, so let's see what they have. Nothing, no rare finds, so whatever. I don't think there's anything else here at the moment. Make sure everybody else here is rested already. Alright. And then just head on. I don't remember which way we're supposed to go. I don't think any of these we have to worry about. Yeah. They haven't leveled up. Is it this way or do we have to go around? We have to go around. So you don't have to worry about fighting anything here because they won't give you any experience or any money to be noteworthy. And we're going to head to Banner Pass in a minute. Let's see about getting these guys up to level 35, 36 maybe. Really the only ones I care about, Ulan, Wakaba, Sai, Taiho, and Amada are all pretty decent backline melee fighters, to be honest. There's a reason I want Ulan. You don't need to level up Ulan, but if you don't level up Ulan, I recommend you leveling up Rikamaru. It's been a long time since I've been home. I really miss this place now. Where are those tools? So go inside. Hey, Dad, where have you been? Tell me, what are you doing here? I never hear from you, so I got worried and decided to come visit. Oh, I see. Sorry about that. If you go on like this, you and Mom will never make up. Well, yeah. You really need to get your life together, Dad. Anyway, what are you doing with yourself now? Well, Tomo, truth is, I joined up with the Dunan army. I thought maybe my spear could be useful in the war. Oh, well, in that case, I'm going to join the Dunan army too. What are you talking about? It's okay, right? I'm just following in your footsteps by joining the Dunan army. Or maybe I should tell Mom what you're up to, using your spear again and all. Tomo, wait. Your name is Ryu, isn't it? I know you. You're famous. I've decided that I'm going to fight alongside my father. Please let me join. You never listen, Tomo. Well, I'll see you at Dunan Castle. Bye for now. Forgive me, Ryu. I'm embarrassed that you had to witness all that. So, there's really no tools, but you get Tomo. So there wasn't a special tool or anything that he needed. That was it. Just made us run some time to go get Tomo. He didn't have to do that now, but we like to get our party members. That should put us up to 82, maybe 83 now. We have to go count. Guess it depends on whether you've done enough trading to get the guy in Gregminster to join you yet. Hit up Banner Village. If you've got Simone yet. Still don't have the Rose Brooch there. Still waiting on that. We may have to move the game forward. But we'll come in here and fight, do a few fights. But be careful what you fight. You may want to use Ryu's magics. Get your people leveled up a little bit. We don't have to go to Gregminster or Rokaku right now. We're just trying to level up a few more people. I think we're pretty good as far as our preparation. But there's going to be a lot of rune moving and we got 2 of those, so we'll just go ahead and use them. Yeah, Vice level 36. That works for me. We'll do a couple more. See if we can get him to 37. Do one more at least. Come on. I'm going to do this and I'm going to finish up this episode. That works. If you want to spend some time in there and try to get them up to level 37, 38, that's fine. And just hop on the boat once it departs, once you're on the world map. Cool. Chinese dish. That sells for a decent price, or you can go put it in your bathhouse. We do have our trader now. Forget his name. Gordon. So some of the stuff that he sells, you can buy here. And I did show you that little thing of stuff that you can buy in certain places. So anything you want to buy here would be the flute and the fur, the pearl and the peeing boy, and you would sell the flute in Rock X, you would sell the fur in South Window, and then the pearl you would buy here and sell in Rock X, or the peeing boy, but it doesn't look like he has one of those right now. He might have taken that one out of this game. But that's one that you will sell in Rock X as well. But we can't get back to Rock X right now anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But something that you would sell here is if you ever get the deer antlers from Forest Village, you sell them here and you can make a little bit of money out of it. But there's our trader. And eventually we'll get the blacksmith. Little dance hall. Which we don't have her yet either. And we get a blacksmith, I think he goes in here. Yeah. That's that. And you can leave people in your party. And yeah, that's going to do it for this episode because... No, let's go upstairs. Let's finish up what we're doing. No. Too quick with the buttons. No. You don't have to open the door. You just walk up to it and say 5th floor, and then the door opens. So, go to your room and go to sleep. And we'll get another scene here. Look what we have here, a dog who's been abandoned by his pack. If it is my life weighed against the survival of the Dunan army, it was the logical choice. Oh, spare me. Sooner or later I'll see the Dunan army crushed before my very eyes. Ryu will bow down before me like the lowly mongrel he is. The Dunan army won't be defeated, Commander. Commander Ryu will never be beaten by the likes of you. Take him away. I'll see his head mounted on a wall right next to Ryu's. Now, after Radek comes South Window, correct? There's no need for strategy with this many troops. The next battle will be an all-out confrontation with the Allied forces, so may your blade drink its fill. With our new general, we have nothing to fear. That man? He seems capable, but I'm curious as to where you found him. We've crossed paths before. I knew he was talented, so I summoned him in hopes that he may be of use to you, Your Grace. I don't care about breeding. A sword doesn't need a fine lineage, it just needs to be sharp. Alright now, get out of bed. Alright, straight back down. And yeah, I think that's going to do it for episode 15. Because the next episode, we've got quite a bit to do. We've got one more war battle. We'll adjust our troops. Make sure we got everybody where we want them. We'll have a war battle, and then we will prep for what happens next, because that'll be a pretty decent episode. And then we'll be able to do some other cool stuff, which it might take a while. That's a lot of fighting in the next episode. So let's go ahead and save it here. We'll go ahead and make this number 16, because that'll be where we start our next episode. And that'll do it for episode 15. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.